So Resident Evil 2 and 3 for the PS1 versions are now released on the PlayStation Network, the PS Plus, and
Hell yeah, brother.
it's kind of stoked an old argument that I used to have with people where I question whether or not Resident Evil 3 Nemesis on the PS1 is canon because there are some things in it that don't add up.
Explain them to me.
The big one really is and I googled this. Let me bring up what my Google search result said. It says that Resident Evil 3 starts one day before Resident Evil 2. And
Yep.
in Resident Evil 3, when you get to the police station, everything's boarded up and it's just a mess and doors are sealed shut and there's boards with nails in them all over the place and it's like a big survivor's construction zone. But then when you get there the next day with Leon, everything's cleaned up and a lot of the boards are taken down.
Huh.
So it's like somebody went in there and fixed the place up in the middle of the apocalypse,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which I always thought that was odd.
It was the zombies. They're like, oh, let's make this place look safe.
I considered that maybe like just by being there, like they somehow increase property value.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you want to live in a zombie-filled police station
Yeah,
that
that's
used to be a
true.
museum that I learned today?
Yeah, but then so I went on YouTube and looked up is Resident Evil 3 canon? I didn't Google it. I went to YouTube. So I just wanted to listen to stuff.
Hmm.
And most of what I found as an answer was people discussing the timeline of Resident Evil. It doesn't make sense for most of the games. There's several endings for just about it. Well, not the fourth one or the fifth one, but one, two, and three have multiple endings. Number one has like I think seven different endings. Each character has a side character that you could rescue, and plus you can rescue the other playable character, or you could not rescue one or both of them, which leads to a shitload of different endings. Ones where like the mansion doesn't blow up or the tyrant doesn't die. There's a million different ways that the games can end. So what is canon? And
Yeah.
Good
two is kind
question.
of the same way. There's four campaigns in two, and in three you have a bunch of different choices. So I think they just didn't really. I don't know if they gave a shit about the
Probably
timeline
not.
and consistency. It's gonna be whatever they say in the next one. That's what's canon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Except for six, that game can fuck itself.
I bet it's the most canon.
I know, right? I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Oh, six is the anchor that holds it all the timeline together.
what I think is that one and two obviously are canonical and canon, and three was
Are
supposed
they?
to be yeah, but three was supposed to be like a side game, but Sony demanded another number installation. So what I think Capcom did was like, yeah, all right, you know what, fuck it, it's canon, and like in the game being mostly complete and stuff. So like in order to make it make sense, I think that despite what they say, two and three kind of happen on the same night, but just at different times. I don't think that you go to the police station with Jill before Leon. I think she goes in after he did. And I don't care what the internet says because the internet is wrong sometimes.
It's
And I'd
not
rather
though.
No, it's not.
have,
It's physically impossible for the internet to be wrong
It
sometimes.
says that Google's AI said, which that's a segue to today's episode, but Google's AI says that RE3 begins on September 28th, while RE2 begins on September 29th.
Well, isn't it really only like half a day because like part two of one of them takes place during the other?
Yeah, when
yeah.
you get like
And they
halfway
both
through three,
happen, and they both are happening at like really late at night.
yeah.
Or they've destroyed the sun.
The sun was infected.
Because it's kind of got like advanced darkness going on. You know what I mean?
It could be. Could be
Yeah.
another 30 days of night situation.
Got that premium darkness.
Oh, fuck, dude. 30 days at night? No thanks.
It's considered canon. How it makes sense, I believe that's up to people of how they want it to make it make sense.
Hmm.
It's a huge mess. It's a huge jumbled mess. But
I'm playing through it again. I just got the part where you get the tram working and then Nemesis comes and you blow up part of the tram and then it crashes and then you I got to the clock tower area. I don't know. I beat that game once and kind of a long time ago, and there are certain things like I beat the remake, and there are things in the remake that hint at they used Parasite research to make Nemesis, and that makes it canon like with four, and it
Mm-hmm.
kind of introduces the next step in what the BOWs are going to be made out of, which they go Parasite instead of virus. I don't know if they
Do you know
do
what the
that.
reasoning behind that is?
Well, that's I don't remember off the top of my head. One guy thought it was better.
Okay.
Just different opinions. I don't know if that's in the original or just in the remake. It was cool. There's a lot of negative things I could say about the remake, but that I thought that was cool that they tied it in with four before four even came out, or at least the
Yeah.
remake. But I don't know if they have the Parasite stuff in the original. I'll just have to play through it and keep reading the notes.
In the original, what?
Nemesis.
Three?
Yeah,
Okay.
Have you fought Nemesis?
bunch of times.
Did you get the special stuff from him?
I got one set of gun parts. I'm playing it on hard mode. He does not like to stop living.
No, he does not.
Nah.
I started a little bit of three after like playing a little bit of two, and I got to like the first fight, and I went to fight him. I was like, okay, I'll hit him with the shotgun a few times, and he just did not stagger. He did not go down at all.
No, he
And
doesn't.
that's fine. So I rewound and just went into the mansion or the police station, I mean, and that was just the goofiest looking shit in the world.
Yeah, the
Because
new
she'll take like
ports
two giant steps and then duck, and he misses, and then she just like turns slightly and walks into the police station.
the new ports have a save state and rewind feature. So when you die, you can just rewind and try it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of cheesy,
Yep.
but it makes me feel dirty.
I mean, you should just, take a shower.